Throughout the years, we humans have compared ourselves as people between cities, states, countries, or nations in order to decide who is more than the other. And today we will talk about the difference between Mexico and the United States. In Mexico, more languages are spoken than in the United States. 67 indigenous languages to be exact, and despite this, the United States has a population three times larger than Mexico. However, its life expectancy varies between 2 to 3 years, which is not much difference. As for its quality of life, there are some points that Mexico is better, such as climate. There is less pollution and there is more diversity in terms of landscape. Something that surprised me a lot is that in terms of its cost of living, um, currently the United States is 5 times larger in Mexico, since in the 1848 Mexico ceded part of its territory to the United States. Although Mexico is smaller than the United States, Mexico has more tourist destinations than the United States, since it has more tourist cities and nature. If we talk about the economy, it is very obvious that the United States has a better economy than Mexico. This is because in Mexico they are paid less than the United States. So since they pay more, living in the United States is twice as expensive as in Mexico. Despite this, there are products that are more expensive in Mexico than in the United States. For example, a liter of gasoline is more expensive in Mexico than in the United States. It is proven that Mexico is more beautiful than the United States, and not only that, the food is also richer than any other country. Um, I think that a comparison between these two countries has many differences, since they are not similar in most things. I consider that the people here are more friendly and more united. If we talk about security, there are very different things in both. For example, in Mexico, there is a lot of insecurity due to drug trafficker. On the other hand, in the United States, there is a lot of racism and terrorism. This leads people to take things to another level, and that without mentioning that it is more common for people to have guns. Something that we also have to take into account is that the closer you are between the border of Mexico and the United States, we can appreciate a larger cultural exchange in which the mixture of ideas, tradition, and customs is very noticeable. If you go to parts of Mexico further south, you can appreciate a poorer Mexican culture and more rooted in its original custom and traditions. This also happens on the part of the United States, happening further north. Mm, I think that it is more than clear to use that Mexico is prettier, has better astronomy, better tourist place, more indigenous language, and there are also more ethnic groups today. Of course, the United States also has this a good side. It's bigger. It has a better quality of life, better technology and education. It is stronger in conflicts, and the war is better.